I'm a gentleman. Welcome to the Gentleman's Pixel Club.
And good morning, good evening, good afternoon from me. I too am a gentleman, but the only most important thing to talk about today is these hearts on my hat. These hearts are for every one of you. And why are they for every one of you? Let me show you exactly why. Yesterday on this channel we passed 500 subs, which is absolutely brilliant, absolutely fantastic, and down to each one of you. And you can see it on the screen here at the moment. I'm talking away quite happily, showing you what you can win when we do the competition, which we're actually doing at the moment right now. But this is down to each and every one of you. There's been some brilliant feedback, some lovely feedback in the comments. You know, all of you that have been good enough to respond, you all get a thumbs up and you get a like for this particular one. This isn't the standard viewers comments, but you know, this is me really appreciating all of you, and all I can say is again, thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. And the hearts show you how happy I am to be wearing something as daft as this on the channel. But on the channel, what are we going to be doing today? We are playing our second game at the time of recording on the Sega 32x. We played Star Wars Arcade before, and now the game that we're going to be playing for my pain, for your pleasure, or perhaps the other way around, is going to be Sega Sports Virtua Racing Deluxe. I've played this in the arcades, I've not played this on the 32x, you know, so we're going to see how we're going to get on, and let's basically just get straight into the game. And the game is loading at the moment. We are using the MiSTer FPGA system as ever to play the game, which recreates the hardware of the 32x, which was a plug-in module for the original Sega. I'm hitting the start button to start the game, and we're going to probably be given lots of options and just work through and see what we have. So here we are, Virtua Racing. We've got a mode select. We can race, I guess. We can do a time attack. We can do players. Well, there's only one gentleman, and that gentleman is me, sat here right in front of you at the moment. So we only have one of me. I can't do that. We're going to have a look at records. Let's just click there. So we want, okay, maybe we can get on the high score. Oh look, there's so many different high scores we can get on. Okay, maybe we can't, or maybe we can get on the high score on Big Forest. We'll see how we go with that. I'm trying to get back out of this. Okay, how do I leave that mode? There we go. That's the right button, and we've got options that I'm not going to bother clicking on. So let's go straight into the game. This is a car racing game for those of you that don't know this, and hopefully a good car racing game. It was good in the arcade. This is probably going to be the best home computer version that was released on the consoles, not MAME stuff, but literally released on the console. So you know, let's get into it and let's have a look. So pit start, there's our little people getting us ready to go, and I'm going to press the accelerator and off we go. No, wrong button. There we go, that's the accelerator. I got the brake and the accelerator confused. Graphics look obviously very retro, which is ideal for this. Oh, he's coming up behind me quite close, which is very ideal for this channel. And you know, we're just gonna, oh fuck me, look at that, crashed already. Dear God, you certainly fly through the air there. We're racing in Big Forest. Our time has been extended, and God, this is hard to control. Oh my God, I'm going to have to use the brake. Usually on race games, on the first lap, the first session that you play, you know what, you can cheese it, you can hold down the accelerator. Braking is just for other people, but you know, that is not going to work for me on this. Alright, brake a little bit there, come on, come on, come on, go around the corner. It looks like I'm racing another version of myself. This game, when I did a little bit of research on it, came out, I believe, oh God, damn it, just go back here. Yeah, it came out in the arcades, and I think there was 3 arcade cabinet versions of this, or at least 3 different versions that you could have. I seem to only remember playing a stand-up one in a bowling alley for it. So, you know, I had played it before, never, you know, in my wildest dreams back there would I think, oh God, I can't even steer. Never in my wildest dreams back there would I think that you would be playing this on a home computer. You know, yes, computers have moved on along, but you know, back then the computers were absolutely awful with some of the things that they could do. PCs were not gaming machines, and yes, you had, you know, your Amigas, your Atari STs and stuff like this, but you know, games of this speed would have, oh look at that, spinning, I spin with grace, would have been way beyond them. And there's a fairground here as well that's just popped up. Or I'm not doing too well here. I'm actually in 16th place, which is a real pissy. Yes, I'm getting a few extended times, but you know, I've got to do a little bit better. Oh, I'm in 15th. I've got to 15th place. There is a, you can change the viewer here as well. So there's a view button which I know is defined, and let's do that. There we go. So we can zoom out. Maybe I'll be a little bit better if I zoom out. So let's do the extended time zoomed out for a little bit, just to see whether that helps me. But 15th position is absolutely appalling. I don't know how many laps there are on this game as well. I don't know how far it goes on before it's actually game over, or is it perpetual continues? It's going to have to be a set amount of laps, I guess, because otherwise you'll get people playing the arcade game forever and ever and ever. So let's go under here, extended time, best lap 43. So we're getting faster, but we have not improved our god-awful position of 15th. It has to be laps as well, because a race is not going to go on forever. I think there's a car up in front of me, so we might get down to 14th if we're lucky. Swung by that without hitting anything. At least my controls are getting a little bit better on the opening track. So when we play it again, if it ever ends, oh look that look at that extended time. Look how it drops down now. So here we are. We swerved into 14th, 15th place. Oh, and I do that brilliant spin. We did get to 15th place. 14th place very briefly, and then we hit game over. So that didn't go so well for us. We think we know how to control it just a little bit. We've played for 3 minutes, and where are we? We're third. We actually got a best lap. So it's a 5-lap race looking at that screen, and our third one was the best lap. So that's okay. We'll take that. I'll take that. All right. So we're starting again, and I'm going to change the view here. Oh, look at that zoomed out. Or we can go all the way in and all the way in again. I think there's another one as well. Okay, so I didn't hit the start button here. We are now doing cockpit racing, and this, as I say, is Virtua Racing Deluxe on the Sega 32x. I'm in 11th place, which is considerably better than what I was on the last game, and that just shows, oh shit, that just shows to the level that I screwed this up. All right, we need to change the view, I think. So we want a bit of a better view. So what am I doing? Right, let's go to that view. This view we seem to be optimal at. And look, I've got myself back into 15th place. And I can tell you what I was doing. I was hitting, I went to hit the view button because I'm not looking at the controller here. And I hit the brake button like the fool I am, I don't deliberately do this, but you know what? It doesn't matter, because this is a celebration video. This is a celebration video of 500 brilliant, fantastic subs that happened effectively not yesterday, but the evening before yesterday, so a day and a half ago, because these videos are recorded a little bit in advance. The day after the subs were hit, we had the Indiana Jones game that we had that came out literally within hours of hitting 500 subs, and we obviously got I can't go and do anything about that because I recorded the 500 sub video in not the middle of the night, but quite late at night for me. So steer. Yes, I've got to change the view to that. Oh, look at that view. That's not a bad view as well. So yeah, I changed the 500 sub view quite late at night, and we're in a world where I just have to go with the timings that we have. But this is the first official video after 500 subs. It's a fresh meat one, a fresh one that's been recorded. So thank you, honestly, thank you to each and every one of you. I've spent oh, look at that crash. That wasn't bad. I've spent a lot of time saying, oh, subs, please sub, please follow, please subscribe, as we've been on this journey. And you know what? This is not about that anymore. This is about me just really saying thank you, because I really appreciate the time and effort that all of you put in to watching these videos. And I've done enough thanks now to make these hearts on the top of my head literally probably die of over thanking, but honestly, I'm so pleased. Alright, so let's focus on the game a little bit here. I'm not doing well at all. I'm really not doing well at all. I need to start again, and we need to get off to the best start that we can. I need to focus, I need to concentrate, and I need to not dick around changing the views, which enabled me to go from 11th place or wherever I started all the way back to 15th. This was a really poor show, but this feels really good. Playing this version on the MiSTer FPGA, this is a Sega 32x recreated on the MiSTer FPGA. It feels solid, it feels good, and more importantly, it feels fun. You know, I'm playing a game, and historically I never used to do the commentary as I played the games, which is why the commentary is always a little bit bloody crazy and jumping all over the place. But I never used to do that. I did not have the ability to do this. But game over. But you know, I can sit here and I can talk while I can play, and it kind of works, and that just shows how well the game actually is. So I'm not in a position where, oh look, no, that best lap I had before, maybe it wasn't best lap for the high score table. Look at that. That's obviously a bollocks. That's just best in how I played, where I got. So no, this is bollocks. We've got to do better than that. We've got to get an official. In fact, let's drop back a screen. We've got to get an official best lap. Let's look at the records. So where are we? We are Big Forest, Formula. Oh, look at these different versions. Now we're going to be playing Formula. So we need to get a fastest lap of less than 41 seconds. Bollocks. And I thought that I was doing well. This is what happens on this channel. I think I'm doing well, and I can really fuck things up. And I've just had a flashback. I've just had a memory from years ago, many years ago. I went racing, and it's probably this game that's made me think about it. I went racing, and this was a go-kart racing that I was doing, which was, you know, good fun, and they waved the flag for everybody to pull in. I'd been holding off people with my fantastic and most excellent driving skills for effectively the entire race. You know, I was really pleased with what I'd done, what I achieved, and how things were going, and they waved us in, and there I was, first that was pulled in as well, to be waved in. So, you know, it was great. I'd won the race. You know, I was so pleased with myself. You know, I was a bit fatter than what I was now. So for a fat guy to use his weight to weigh down the go-karts, to actually successfully be all right on this, you know, I could not be happier with what I did. So there I was, all beams on myself. You know, you're chuckling yourself in, well, you know, I've actually won something in real life here. So they then do the medals, and I'm all willing to stand up to get my little medal, my little trophy, and they called someone else. And the shock on my face was, fucking what? Really? No, you've got this wrong. So, you know, you stay quick for, oh, okay, maybe I'm second. And then they called somebody else. And it was, oh, okay, well, what is going on here? And then for third, they called something else. And there was enough of us that were doing this that the fuckers had runner-up prizes for fourth and fifth as well. I'm really upset to say that my name wasn't on those at all. Anyway, when we got the official places and everything that was tied into that, I was last. I was absolutely last. And the people that were trying to overtake, the people that were trying to do things, I was actually the car that these fuckers were trying to lap, because I really wasn't that good. And it was a long race. You know, there was, you know, I think it was about 20 laps we were doing. You know, it was, so, you know, initially you get all caught up in the mess and you kind of lose track where you are. But, you know, I had overtaken some people who I believed that I had, but oh my god, you know, to think I was first and I was absolutely last, that was shockingly bad. You know, I can't say that I was particularly pleased with myself. There was no road rage driving on the way home, but, you know, by God, that was a little bit of a letdown. And, you know, I don't think I've ever had a situation in real life that before where I think, yeah, I've been absolutely brilliant, and then you get nothing. Oh, best lap 42.90. All right, okay, we might. But yeah, if we carry on this progress, we might be able to beat that 41. If I hadn't had those couple of spins or anything else like that, you know, we would have probably done that. You know, we're actually doing okay. What I talk about being a complete failure at karting, it seems to be that on this game, I am doing okay. Now, if we can overtake a couple here and actually be in a better position for, oh, damn it, a better position from the next lap where we started. I've certainly been keeping up with them for the lap that we just started here, and I might have a good time. I think it's just trying to, come on, hold on to the track, don't crash. What are we going to be doing? Oh, 43 seconds, no, it was worse, damn you to hell and back. Alright, so maybe I can get the best lap on the last playthrough. I think I clipped a car on one point, which didn't really help my situation, but this is fun. Virtua Racing on the 32x, recreated on the MiSTer FPGA. You know what? This is a game worth playing. If you have a MiSTer FPGA, I highly recommend this game. If you have a Sega 32x and you don't have this game, you know what? Go and get this game if you like racing games. And I like racing games to the point I've given myself a steering wheel. If you look at the icon, you know, right above me in the top left-hand corner. Are we going to do it? 2-1. Oh, yes, we did it. We got the goal. We actually finished the race. We finished the race, but look at that. 42 seconds. We were 1 second short of that best lap. So, best lap 42.090. Oh, we at least get to put our names in here as well. So let's do the GPC. G. Come on, where's PPP? LMNOP. Come on, CCC. Hopefully it remembers the high score entry for future ones. We got 19th. We got 19th, but what did we get? Well, we got the third best lap. We got the third... Hang on. I'm looking at these laps. The first lap was 45. The second lap was 42. I got the third by 42. Surely, and please correct me if I'm wrong, surely the best lap should be the shortest lap. Who knows what's going on, but the best lap to me would be the shortest lap. So let's say no to that, and we're going to try Bay Bridge. You know, we could try the track that we've seen before, but let's jump onto Bay Bridge. Let's flip, not flop. Let's flip that screen around so we have a slightly better chance. Change it. Oh no, don't like that one. I went that was too far panned out, that one. You know, that was going to do me no good whatsoever. So I've not managed to hit anything. You know, I have feelings of Ridge Racer as we go through that little bit of tunnel there. Ridge Racer was a good game. Ridge Racer was a great game as well. But this is good. I wish if I could go back in time, and I can't yet. But if I could, oh shit, break. Oh, okay, well we somehow ended up still alive on another part of the road. If I could go back in time, I would play. Oh, look at that spinny. I would play this arcade game a little bit more, because you know what? This is good, wholesome, solid fun, and you know, it would be nice to play on the real machine. It really would. You know, emulation is great, recreation, retro, all that stuff is absolutely fantastic. But if you ever get a chance to play on the real machines, do play on the real machines, because you know what? It gives you the feeling as if you were actually there. And if I could probably recreate that on this game, you know, I would be happy. In fact, I'm happy now. Let's not lie. I am not happy. You know, we've just passed 500 subs. My headwear is flashing away with hearts of love to all of you to help me who have done this. So thank you very much. So I'm not unhappy at the moment, but I would be happy to be playing this for real. Alright, so I'm not doing well here. You know, I'm 16th of 16th. And hang on a minute. That gave me 19th position, I believe. I'm sure that said 19th on the screen a moment ago. But if there's only 16 cars that you're racing, how can you be 19th? You know, there's some confusion going on. I'm either not reading things right, but it doesn't really matter. All that matters is, you know, we're racing, we're having fun. We're not actually racing anybody because we're that far behind. There is nobody to race. And just look at the mini-map on the right-hand side. You know, that they are potentially going to be lapping me if this shit show from my driving carries on. I'm all over this place. I'm spinning everywhere. You know, it's way easier in my little world to actually have done the first track. This is just a little bit too curvy for me. What I need is a straight track and the fastest car, a bit like drag racing, although I can never quite see the point of drag racing. All that setup to get those cars there, you know, all the work to have the two drag cars lined up, and in 30 seconds it's over, just like this is over for game over. Alright, so we have finished 16th this time. At least it's not 19th. So fire there, and we got these other courses to pick, but you know what, let's go back. And there were some other options here as well. Obviously I'm not going to pick manual transmission, I've hardly enough doing things. So let's go for a stock car. Let's pick a stock car and let's go back to the big forest. Maybe I can do well with a car that resembles a car that, you know, I've done it again with that stupid zoom out. A car that, you know, resembles a car that I can drive in real life, because, you know, that is much more familiar in terms of shape. So let's spin around. It's probably going to make no real difference here, you know. It drifts. Oh fuck, yes it does. Yes it does. It's going to make no difference, but that really, that really drifts around. Okay, things have suddenly got a little bit challenging, which makes this game even better, because you know what, you haven't got the bloody standard version of the game. You've got this version as well. And you know what? This is fun. This is really good. I think I'm perhaps enjoying this a little bit more than the Formula 1 versions of the cars, although my best lap is not particularly good there. Now, considering that I've actually already clocked up a space, because you roll in, when you do the rolling start from the pit on 7th space, and I am on 6th space, shortly, hopefully, to be 5th place and not something ridiculous. Here we go, so that's overtaken, and there's another one that I can overtake as well. Surely to God, Holy Mother of Mary, I will probably get a decent play on this lap, because you know it is easier. The drifting is really good. It's a little bit easier to control in my mind, even though I fuck it up there. But you know what? You know, look at that double spin. Why do I do this? Why do I say on games, oh yeah, it's easy to control, this is working well, and then I absolutely blow it? Damn it! All right, so let's focus. We're still better off than where we were when the game started, because we came out in 7th position. I think what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to give the prototypes a go after this as well, because there was another mode on top of this mode, and I'm not familiar whether in this mode was actually part of the original, and maybe this is what it says it's deluxe for. But no, and this is good, and it holds together really well. You know, the clipping, you're not seeing any clipping or anything else like that. The scenery holds together. You know, the pop-up is what you would expect from games of this age, but you know, we're focusing on the track, we're looking on the track, and if I'd had a 32x, if I'd had this game, I would have been really happy. I don't seem to be able to get a higher best time, so these cars are clearly slower than the Formula 1 cars, but you know, I do suspect that we're going to complete this journey. We have to complete the journey. You know, we've done a best time of 46.410. When you have a look at this, we need one more extend time, I think, to be able to at least get to the end here, or at least get to the finish line. Is this going to give me an extend? Hopefully yes it is. Alright, so we got enough time in the bank to get to the finishing line. There was some nice maneuvers from me there, not planned, but it worked well. I'm holding 6th position on this glorious game as we go past the fun fair, and I spin it around. Damn it, twice. I've done. Look at this. I've now put myself magnificently back exactly where we started. So I've now got to complete this race, because there was only 5 laps per race. You know, I'm absolutely flat out here. Am I going to do it? I don't know whether we are going to get under an extent. Come on, 5, 4, or we are just going to do this. All right, we have got to be, I would say, perfect. We've got to be absolutely perfect for the rest of this. You know, there might be an extend under here. 2, 1. Yes. Oh, we just got that. We just clipped through that, and we've overtaken, which is good. Oh, come on. Oh, 4. Fuck it, double spin, and I have wrecked it. I have absolutely wrecked it with game over. So we were not perfect enough, but that was fun. My thumb really aches. So let's continue past this, and then we're going to go back again, and we're going to choose the prototype. Alright, these are probably shit fast, stupid cars. Let's do Big Forest again, because you know what, we have a chance to be able to do this. So I'm waiting to go for the pit start, and away we go. We are going to come in probably at 7th again. It likes us to come. Oh no, look at that. We've come in at shit on a stick. These cars are really fast. Oh fuck me, he flies through the air. It almost flew over the finish. Oh, that's stupidly fast. You know, I think the top speed for the F1 ones was 328. Yeah, I don't even know whether we can get that. We get. Oh yeah. Look at this. Sweet God, you know, we're 350 and still climbing for the speed. These really are prototype supercars. At least that one, all we're trying is trying to pass us. Are we going to have a battle with Mr. 11th, who's going to win? Because you know what, he's being controlled by AI, and I am going to fuck this up as I have done there, as I did there. And look at this. 13th's come along now as well. Shit, this is hard. Alright, F1 cars was fun, was really good. The second cars, I think they were the stock cars, that we were playing, or the actual car, they called them stock cars. That was really good. The drift was different. These are way too fast for me. You know, it's going to take, damn it, it's crash after crash. You know, it's going to take a miracle for me to even get round a lap here. 34, 33, 32. You know, I can count down all the time here, but yeah, there just is not time. Oh, I'm just crashing all the... Yeah, these are so hard to control. You know, it's like having a new puppy, a Yorkshire Terrier, that is not going to obey you, and you're trying to walk it on a bloody park or something like that, and it's running left and right. This is like herding cats. And if you've ever tried herding cats, trust me, there's no love lost there. Regardless of the love hearts on my head, there's no love lost there from herding cats. They can be painful to herd. Alright, 20 seconds. 20 seconds, we're going to go through another extend. You know, I don't particularly like the extends. I think what I would like to do is, yeah, we're going to have one more go on this when this is over, but we're going to click the cars again, the second lot of cars, the middle cars, but we're going to pick a random track. You know, I'm just going to move the controller left and right, because I do want to have another go on that, because, you know, that was good, clean, honest fun. This is just hard, you know. I'm fighting my way to the best of my ability down to 16th place, because, you know, I'm just so shitty. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to cheese and just say, no, I'm not going to play anymore, you know, and just stop playing. But this is hard. You know, I don't even know what all the colours mean on the cars. All the cars have got different colours on that track, and it must symbolise something. You know, with 13th, if that red one and that white one, if they go past me, what's that going to mean? Are they going to change colour on that map that's to the right of me, if they can even pass me? But let's just break for a minute just to test it. Alright, okay, and it calls game over. I didn't even bloody see it. Alright, don't like the prototypes. Don't like the prototypes at all. You know, that was not fun. Alright, so let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. And it was stock. So we're going to pick stock again. And, you know, basically I'm going to just move left and right around. Well, where's the start button? Left and right randomly, and we're just going to hit a start button. And I'm trying not to look at the screen. And, okay, we are in Highlands. So we must be in Scotland. And for those of you that don't know where Scotland is, what you basically do is, if you live near London, come off the M25, head north and keep heading north, and you will be in Scotland. And there you will enter the Highlands at some point. I've never been to the Highlands in Scotland, but I hear it's a really beautiful place. Obviously Sega have done their best to digitally recreate it here, but it's probably not as blocky as what you see on the screens here. And this is, I'm sliding everywhere. I'm twirling the car like I'm a bloody, you know, I don't know, one of those dancing girls that you get at football matches. Cheerleaders, that's the word I'm looking for. Like I'm a cheerleader who's twirling a stick. You know, it's not very good driving from me, but the scenery is quite good on here for a game. You know, oh shit! I looked at the road to the left, thinking, oh, I can jump down onto that road, but no, I clearly can't jump down onto that road. And look at, oh dear God, look at that mat of shit sticks. I was looking at that time of 1 minute as I drove into a barrier. Alright, as much as I like this car, and you know, this style with these cars, this is going to take a lot of practice. You know, sweary Mary, swear is coming out a hell of a lot right now, because, you know, this has got very, very hard very quickly. And clearly I should not have been, I think it was the 4th track we were on for the Highlands. I should not have been where I was at that point. You know, I probably really should have mastered the big mountain or whatever the first track is called before, you know, I try and do anything that's got more than 1 or 2 bends. But I love the road, the way the contour of the road turns. I love the way the graphics look here. Yeah, it bounces about, but that bouncing about is my driving. You know, if you were a smooth, good quality arcade game player, not like what I am, then, you know, and I've done it again. I clipped that wall. You would not have the bouncy experience that I've got. So let's try and carefully drive. Come on. From here, we've got 13 seconds on the track. Let's try and give a smooth experience. Oh no, and I can't. And I still clip the wall, twirl round, but manage just to get an extend time. That speedo on the left hand side, that doesn't need to be there. They could have done that just in numbers. I can't remember what it was on the original arcade game, but you know what? They could have probably done that in numbers, because I would have rather spent more time looking at the track. And there we are. 16th place with game over. So my hands actually really hurt from this, but this has been brilliant. You know, Virtua Racing on the Sega 32x recreated on the MiSTer FPGA has been a great piece of gameplay. So we're near the end of the video. We're really near the end of the video. So what we're going to do now, we're going to jump to viewers' comments. And you know, this video, as I say, was recorded, and we're Sunday afternoon at the moment. So this is going to come out on Monday. And this is the game. This is the game. Let's jump forward a little bit. Jump forward again. Jump forward again. Jump forward again, and again, and again. Yep, so this is the game that we kill the volume. Like Manic Miner. There, he does look like Manic Miner as I kill the volume. So we played this game for yesterday's video, and it was a good bit of fun. And having a look at the comments, RS Matrix is still a better plot than Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, and yeah, absolutely, they would really have to try hard to make anything worse than that film. I was blessed with having to go and see it twice. The second time was so painful because I saw it really close after the first time, and I did not enjoy the Crystal Skulls. I really didn't. And then, you know, we got Michael. Hi, great video game. Congratulations on 500 subs. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. And many thanks, so much appreciated. We're halfway there, but you know, that will take a while, but I'm just so pleased that the goal happened yesterday, and I really am pleased that we hit 500 yesterday. It was a great day for me and this channel, and I'm really looking forward to continue making 4 videos and doing tomorrow's right now at the time that I put that comment. So, you know, there may be other comments that we get on yesterday's video, and by yesterday I mean today, as I recorded this yesterday. No, there may be other comments that we get on the video that came out on Saturday, but these are the ones that I've captured for the video that I am making on Sunday for Monday, if that makes sense. In fact, fuck it, I've just completely and utterly confused myself. Thank you for the comments. I'm the gentleman. This is the Gentleman's Pixel Club. All of you stay safe. All of you take care, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.
Would you like to play again?